Alan Ansis loves this cozy Argentine spot that's dishing out global flavors so unique you'll feel like a globetrotter. For truly unexpected tapas, he heads to Under the Moon in Lambertville.
I'm Eric Richardson. I'm one of the owners of Under the Moon.
I'm Santiago Orosco, and I'm the other owner of Under the Moon. Under the Moon started in 2006 as a very small coffee sandwich shop, and we sat about 27 people, and we used to change our menu every day. It was handwritten. It was my mother, my sister, and I. If you look at our menus, it varies from tacos to pizza sometimes to whatever, we like that we get inspiration from different places, and then we put it on our menu.
I like to say that we're like a Spanish-Italian-American mix. We are homemade scratch kitchen. And I think we infuse a lot of flavors from our backgrounds. I come from an Italian family. Santiago is from Argentina. So we have, a mix of American culture, but also very homegrown, heartfelt flavoring. We're very well known for our empanadas with our homemade chimichurri spice. Works on every day, cold days, warm days, an empanada goes all times.
My philosophy is that keep it simple. Mainly for my grandmother. She used to have a huge house with a huge sunroom. Every weekend there were like my cousins and my uncles, and we're a big family. We're about 30 to 40 people. And she will cook for all of us a lot of the time. And so you will walk into her kitchen and you will see like trays of gnocchi, homemade gnocchi, one by one rolling. Places of the kitchen, whatever she can put in, and she will cook for us. And she was amazing. I remember that. Then my grandfather was a maitre d' for a really important restaurant in Argentina, and he will steal recipes, and that's how, inspiration came from.
The tapas in our menu style create that experience. Take a little bit of everything, and that creates engagement and people talking more and talking about the food, the flavors, and having experiences.
We're a gay couple. We own this for almost 20 years now. Everybody needs to feel comfortable with whoever they are. When we started out, the idea was to have like a little small, cozy, romantic little place where people can camp with a snack or whatever and then feel comfy. And that in Spanish means under the moon, bajo la luna. And everybody's welcome here.
Alan, Under the Moon is this cute and eclectic restaurant in a cute and eclectic town. Why did you pick it?
I picked it because every time I go there, even before I'm seated, I feel like I'm in for a fun time. There's something very playful, almost whimsical. I think I once described it to a friend as being like Alice in Wonderland tea party kind of feel. And I just find that very exciting. And the food lives up to that vibe.
What are some of your favorite go-to dishes?
Well, the appetizers we had, a friend and I, we ordered 3. The standout was definitely the seafood empanadas, which were new to the menu. They had just introduced them, and the empanada shells were really crisp. And then inside was a mixture of shrimp, scallops, and lobster in a saffron-y, paprika-y, sort of bright orange cream sauce that was just velvety and zingy, sort of. The just enough red pepper in there to wake your mouth up, and that was, I think, my favorite.
Yeah, we had that as well. So good. They were, wherever I go, I get empanadas if they have it, because I love empanadas, and they were very, very good.
The only thing you have to remember is that they're very well packed, so when you bite into it, it's going to dribble on your shirt.
Get ready, wear a bib. Gotta tuck in that napkin.
That's it. Or eat it over your plate or something.
I had the ahi tuna, and it was cooked. It was done perfectly, because sometimes it's a little bit tough. It can be. So this was perfect, very flavorful. I
want to say a word about the third appetizer we ordered, because in contrast to the other 2, it was quite simple. It was blistered shishito peppers, which were very simple, just olive oil, a little salt, and grilled or seared somehow with a crumble of feta cheese and a little bit of a lemon. And it was very simple, but really packed a surprising flavor.
And how about the duck mac and cheese?
Oh, that's the signature dish, I think, because, it's mac and cheese, and I love mac and cheese. I like even bad mac and cheese, but this was really good. But, and I love duck. Duck is probably my favorite food. The cheese they use is Gouda, which, is not so traditional. Usually it's cheddar. But the Gouda and the duck give it a super richness. And you're just about to think, oh, this is too rich. This is too much. but it's studded with these little dried cherries that really do balance the flavor. They make this sort of, not quite pickled, but this kind of tangy pop in your mouth, and it really balances out the richness. It's a stunning dish.
Gouda is like the bacon of cheeses.
Yes.
It's very like smoky.
That's the best thing I've ever heard anyone say.
It goes so well with like the richness of the duck. But yeah, you're right. That the cherries kind of cut that richness.
We ended up going with the tapas for that reason. We wanted to try a little bit of everything. A couple things that stood out: the Spanish-style potatoes was one of the items.
Right.
They also had a really great skirt steak with a chimichurri sauce, which was phenomenal. It was really good, and the service was phenomenal too. Our waiter, Mitch, was really good at guiding us the right way and saying, okay. And there was one point where I wanted something, and he's like, I wouldn't get that. We couldn't source really fresh ingredients for that. It was phenomenal. So I really loved it.
My friend had the burger, the Lambertville burger.
Okay.
First of all, the presentation is incredible.
Yes.
The volume, I mean, it was huge. Just the presentation was just beautiful. She really enjoyed it, yes.
I ordered a salmon, which came with charred Brussels sprouts and potato flats, which were sort of long, thinly sliced potatoes, almost like potato chips. But I ordered the salmon because I love salmon, but it came with a maple bourbon sauce. I think one of the strengths in their kitchen is their saucier. Whoever's concocting their sauces really knows what they're doing. The maple bourbon sauce on the charred Brussels sprouts was perfection. I would go back just for those.
Oh, goodness.
My friend ordered a steak, and I thought, well, the steak, come on, what do you do to a steak? But it was beautifully cooked and well seasoned, but it came with a little sort of tin of scalloped potatoes, which, again, you know, a little on the rich side, but so good, so good. And just that sort of crispy gratin thing on top, it was just... That was really good.
And then, of course, there's a bar. So it's like they've got a really eclectic menu and then like really fun drinks. Yes. And I know we hit the mojitos hard at this table.
Yeah, we did. My friend and I each had a mojito. I had coconut. She had mango. And they were delicious. But the problem with that kind of drink for me is I could just toss those back real easy.
Yes.
But it was very good and not too sweet.
We had the Blood Moon, and it was tequila with the blood orange puree.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
So delicious. Very, very good.
My husband had the apricot wheat beer, and it was very delicious. I had a taste of it as well. And we had the mojitos as well, 2 different types. I had the coconut. My friend had the pomegranate.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was delicious.
And how about desserts?
I had the tres leches cake, which my friend thought was a little too sweet. I don't think I've ever used the words too sweet in my entire life. It was creamy and milky and rich and delicious.
Well, Alan, this was your pick. Sum it up for us.
Wacky, eclectic, comfort food with a twist.
And Gilda, what did you think?
Flavorful dishes, everything very different. The sauces were great. And yeah, and the town is just a wonderful town to be in. It's just fun.
And Dawn, what's the big takeaway?
I think my biggest takeaway is the variety they have. They had the tapas, they had the dinners, they had brunch. So, you know, whatever you're kind of in the mood for, that's the place to go because they'll have something that, you know, that will satisfy you.
Check out Under the Moon for yourself, located at 23 North Union Street in Lambertville, 609-397-1710. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is $45.